What's up, bros and broettes? Today is the day all of us soccer collectors have been waiting for the past 4 years. That is the release day of Panini 2018 World Cup Russia Prizm collection, and I got a full first of the line case here, so hope for some really nasty, mega nasty hits inside. For some reasons there is no Messi on the cover of this product, but I think it's even better. It means that he's inside the box. And we see that the base card design this year reminds a lot of 17-18 Select Soccer design with this vaginal lips type frame around the card. And what about the back? So Diego Maradona, yeah, unfortunately it's not a card of Diego Maradona but Enzo Perez. Kareem Ansari Ford. It's actually interesting that they put the whole name Islamic Republic of Iran. It's really cool. And Fedor Smolov, who is probably moving to West Ham United after the championship. And I think that's the first. I think it's a Mojo Prizm of Musa So. Yeah, like it's a prism. See it from this. Leibowitz and Robin Olsen. Peru! And Jefferson Farfan of Peruvian national team and Lokomotiv Moscow, I think. Yeah, he's not very high, but was very productive in Bundesliga and now in the Russian Premier League as well. Lacazette and Douglas Costa for Brazil, and another Iranian player, and Kelechi. Yeah, I cannot pronounce this name. Andres Cornelius of Denmark. Jaime Panama making his its World Cup debut. Mesut Ozil. Mohamed Salah, the best player of the English British. I don't remember. Is it English or British Premier League? Andrea Silva. Thomas Lemar. Ante Coric. Don't know about this guy anything. Sadio Mane, I think also from Liverpool. Yeah, they don't. Or like Man City, I don't remember. Like Thomas Vermaelen, Camille Glick, Guillermo Ochoa. Like he had a really strong World Cup in 2014, especially if you remember the game against Brazil, but somehow like his career has been on the decline at the club level. And here another prism of Paulinho. I'm not sure what kind of prism it is. Oh my god. Probably some kind of like green, yellow, red or something like that. Emil Forsberg, Lasse Schöne, Casemiro of Real Madrid. Leroy Sané, Yomi Ki-hoon of Korea, and I think that's a hyper prism of Quadrado of Juventus. Actually, I think the Italian league is the only interesting league in Europe this season, and in all other major championship the winner is already unknown, but in Italy it's actually a very close battle between Napoli and Juventus. And what is this? The connections. I think it's connections of Panama. Yeah, Anibal Godoy, and Blas Perez. I have heard something about Blas Perez. Is he playing in MLS? And that's a huge hit, I think. I think this is this first of the line specific blue shimmer parallel of Real Madrid superstar Luka Modric. Yeah, like I think, yeah, 3 out of 5. That's a huge hit. Oh my god, like, so you can only pull this in this first of the line boxes, but like it looks really nice. Reminds red shimmers from first of the line Prizm basketball this year, but except it's like blue, not red. Huge hit. My god, it felt like I'm getting an orgasm. Marco Asensio and Bilquist. Nigel Chanley, Eiji Kawashima, Filip Kostic, and I think that's an outer. Yeah, it's a blue shimmer outer, also specific to this first of the line boxes. Unfortunately, it's Sebastian Larsson. I would actually be quite excited to get a photo of Henrik Larsson, who was a big star of my during my youth. Just like I remember, like how I learned the skill of masturbation and was going looking on this crazy goals by Henrik Larsson for Saudi. Christian Eriksen, Roman Torres, Icardi, Dele Alli, and Artem Dzyuba of Russia. And this, I think, a silver prism of Felipe Coutinho. Yeah. Silver Prizm have a lot of value in basketball, but almost none value in all other sports, like football or soccer or racing or Kim Shin-wook. And that's Soccer's club insert of Javier Hernandez. Chicharito. Yeah, not sure like what is the difference for this insert, except the photo is kind of from far away, not as close as others. Sergio Busquets and Peter Ankersen of Denmark, Miranda, Dmitry Kombarov, and that's again a connection duet for Australia. It's Mile Jedinek and Tim Cahill. I actually didn't know that Tim Cahill is still active. Like he's probably worth like 45. I think he played like in the English Premier League like 10 years ago. Joel Campbell. I think that's a hyper prism. Yep. And Youssef Sakini, Faihal Farj, Marco Renia, Sergio Kun Aguero, Halal Hosseini, and Fundamentals insert of Hector Herrera. Fundamentals insert was also in Basketball Prizm this year. Mats Hummels, Lee Kun Ho, and this king of sex, Cristiano. Like you can see that, like you can see just from his face that he's skillful in sex. And Ousmane Dembele, silver prism, and another Peruvian player of Christian Cueva. Peruvians are super excited for their team going to the World Cup for like the first time, like in 40 years. Not in 40 years since 1982, so it's 36 years. And I think that's a red prism of Fidel Escobar. What are they numbered? 131 to 149. Tom Rogic of Australia seems, and another Peruvian player, Alberto Rodriguez. Joe Hart, I think his rights belong to Torino, but he is from West Ham United. Leon Goretzka, Javier Hernandez, Chicharito, and soccer club insert of Celso Borges of Costa Rica. Rashid Aliouhi, Fernando Muslera, his face tells everything. Laurent Koscielny, James Rodriguez, failed miserably in Real Madrid, but now is kind of okay for Bayern Munich. Actually, would be interesting to see his game in Champions League semi-finals again against the team his rights belong to, Real Madrid. Ola Toivonen, a Swedish player with Finnish ancestors. Joshua Kimmich, Hector Herrera, Ki Sung-yueng, and I think another Hyper Prizm of Alejandro Lacazette. Oh, and Gustav Svensson. Thomas Müller, Kingsley Coman, Shinji Kagawa, and I think that's a silver parallel of Andre Carrillo. Yeah, silver, no numbered. There should be 3 numbered cards per box. I'm actually not sure if this first of the line silver counts for it, and I think that's my second numbered card of the book, or third if you count Modric to 5. It's Andre Gomes blue. I think blues are numbered to 199. Yep, Andre Gomes numbered to 199. Jan Sommer, Pedro, Gary Cahill, Rager, and Enel Zagoev, Gustav Svensson, silver, Chehu Kuyade, Nikola Kalinic, Alisson who led Roma to Champions League semi-finals, this tallest of 7 dwarfs in Barcelona couldn't do anything against Alisson, and Hector Morena, Mikael Lustig, Taha Yesseni Hennessy of Tunisia, Celso Borges, Javier Mascherano, a long time Barcelona defender, I think now is in China, Wojciech Szczesny. What's interesting about the Polish national team, it's not clear who is going to be the first, the starting goalkeeper, Szczesny or Lukasz Fabianski. Mario Mandzukic, he's tall but pretty useless, but you see it seems that his pin is awake in this photo actually. Scored also, I think that's a double of Andre Carrillo, already got one, and Anibal Godoy, and Kylian Mbappe, Gotoko Sakai, Dusan Tadic, Osama Hawasami from Saudi Arabia, who is probably going to be the worst team in Group A, silver Prizm, Munir Mohammedi, Idrissa Gueye, Jamie Vardy, Kevin Morales, Alex Kokorin, Gregor Krihavak, I think that's a hyper Prizm, Marcus Burke, Andy Polo, another Peruvian player, looks really excited, Lucas Bilia, Arkadiusz. That's a one hell of a name. He's probably bullied in the school, Arkadiusz. It's like Aloysius or Marcus Rashford. This green, red, orange Prizm or whatever. Is it numbered? Not numbered. Gabriel Gomes, Panama, and Moussa Kanate of Senegal. Overall, probably not the best box, but not the worst box either. The best card is probably this Luka Modric Blue Shimmer number 2/5. Overall, I don't think this set will be a set a woman get wet about, because there are just too many cards here. The base set is 300 cards, and there are something like 22 parallels of each of the card. So that's a little bit brutal. Also a lot of random insert sets like we have seen in the first box. Which complicates the things even more. I think in terms of its philosophy, it's closer to 2016 Euro Prizm, which was an epic fail. The boxes are selling for something like third of their initial price now. And you can already see, like, from the pre-sale prices of this product, so you can get like a box at for most distributors will give it you for like $114, while the recommended retail price is I think $120, and unfortunately our blue shimmer first of the line exclusive Prizm is like some no name, like Brian Oviedo. Yeah, fortunately it's not like another Luka Modric, but yeah, such an epic fail this time. But what I like about a World Cup Prizm is that this year that they got rid out of some like really stupid inserts, Anel Zagoev and Samuel Umtiti. Like, for instance, in Euro there were like the inserts two players of the same team on the same card, 3 players of the same team on the same card, 4 players of the same team on the same card, and the nonsense like that. But here, like, I think inserts are more sensible. Victor Moses Fundamentals insert, like pretty useless insert in my opinion. Andre Carrillo, I'm getting like tons of Andre Carrillo. Anibal Godoy, Jamie Vardy. Should have left for a bigger club, but somehow decided to stay in Leicester Foxes. Andy Polo. Should have played polo with this last name instead of soccer. And a double of Cristiano Ronaldo, the king of sex. And is this what it is? That's an auto of Juan Guillermo Cuadrado. His auto is actually pretty nice. Like, I appreciate when players put effort in his auto. So like you can read like Cuadrado and number 7. Unfortunately, he and the rest of Juventus are failing the season. But this blue shimmer, the first of the line exclusive auto, they are not numbered, but there are something like 45 autos in the checklist and 1500 first of the line boxes, so you would expect a print run of like something like 35 autos or so. But of course these print runs are like Cuadrado 100 cards and like something like Messi 5 cards, like always with like these dirty games by Panini. Filip Kostic and Team Kohel orange. What are orange numbers? Number 2 to actually 65, and that's not the worst card. Like actually, like Cahill played a long career in English Premier League and decently small. Print run. It actually, based on my first box, it seems that the first of the line parallel blue shimmer number 5 counts for one of the numbered cards, so you are usually guaranteed 3 numbered cards in regular hobby boxes, but because that's a red. I think Ahmed Musa of Leicester is here of Leicester City I think I should be to 149. Yeah, Reds I want to 149. Lameniga Sama, Svensson. It seems that there is a lot of overlap in this box with my first box and N'Golo Kanté. A very useful player, not probably the sexiest player out there, but does a lot of dirty job. Like he's also like pretty short, but like I hope his penis is not that short. Jaime Penedo, sorry. Gregor Skrihavec. And Marco Asensio, like used to play for Mallorca, but now leading the offense of Real Madrid. Of course, not as good as Carrero, but who cares? Kim Lukasz Fabianski and Jesus Corona. Silver, like I'm not sure if this Corona Mexican beer is it now named after Jesus Corona or no. Marc-André Ter Stegen, Geno B. Mikel, and Alexander Kolarov of Serbia and Manchester City, I think, silver. Mikael Lustig and Taha whatever. And again, Joe Hart, Leon Goretzka, Chicharito, and a fundamental insert of Emil Forsberg. I'm not sure is he related to Peter Forsberg of NHL, Fernando Muslera, Leroy Sané, Thomas Vermaelen, Yomki Hoon, and that's a silver parallel of connections insert and a player who loves and knows how to have fun in the bedroom on the right here. And yeah, it's a good card. Might be the best card out of this box. Gabriel Torres, Hadim Daye, Lucas Bilia, and another like regular connections. I think the same like two players, Cristiano Ronaldo and Joao Moutinho. Yeah, not Prizm. And Hyper Prizm, which I think they come up with, either the Mojo, like it's they have like this really strange names. Paulinho, Gabriel Gomez, Musa Kanade, Draxler, Boyanos, Milik, and Kylian Mbappe. I think this is Kylian Mbappe rookie season for cards. I don't think he had anything in 16-17. Miranda, Kambarov, Shinwuk, and Ahmed Hegazi, silver. Yosef Msakni, Faya Fahar, Renia Kun Agüero. I saw Kun Agüero playing when I went to 2016 Copa America Centenario final, but he failed miserably against Chile. Had many chances but couldn't finish and then lost in the PK series. Pedro, silver. Almodovar, William Quist, Thomas Kingsley Coman, Shinji Kagawa, and Radamel Falcao, Soccer's Club, and Mohamed Amin Ben Amour. Amour means love, so of Tunisia, and Akshardan Shakiri. So I suspect that the best card of from this box is this Cristiano Ronaldo connections silver parallel. Unfortunately, it seems to have like this product line by Panini. A lot of like silvers have like this line in the middle, which is like really annoying. And the second best card is probably this Quadrado Auto. Ozil, Ahmed Moussa, Iniesta, and green red insert of Birgir Bjarnason, Iceland, also making their debut at the World Cup. For some reason I'm not getting a lot of cards of Icelandish. I'm not sure what is the adjective to characterize the population of Iceland players. Eden Hazard and the lover of the beer, Hector Herrera, and Kato. This is actually, yeah, it's another blue shimmer outer specific to first of the line, Keita Baudediao. I actually never heard about this player, but and you can see that he doesn't put tons of effort in his outer, so boo. Edison Cavani, like you see, it's like testicles and in penis in between. Matthew Ryan, Thomas Muller, Egypt, and another player from Iceland, Alfrank Finn Bogason, Andres Silva, like Lazer or whatever, Peralewa, Ivan Perisic, Bagbo Sufan, Davinson Sanchez, and a Serbian player. For some reason Serbia always fails at the World Cup. Yeah, and this is one of the worst cases which can happen to you. You can pull a parallel of Saudi Arabian player, Yahya Al-Shaheri, orange, number 265. Oh my god. This box is not going very well. Jose Gimenez, Tim Cahill, Willian, Olivier Giroud, Andres Guardado, Romelu Lukaku of Manchester City, was traded for Wayne Rooney in the off-season, I think. Rezo, dude, like if you can pronounce this last name, like I'll pay you like $10. I've had Tarek Hamid, Hyper, Keita, Sebastian Larsson. Oh my god! The tallest out of the 7 dwarfs. Who always cries after the big tournaments that he will quit the Argentinian national team. Mile Jedinek. Looks really, really brutal. Neymar Jr., like a cheap hooker, just goes to the team which pays him more money. And connections of Chicharito and Giovanni Dos Santos of Los Angeles Galaxy. Tom Rogic, Alberto Rodriguez, Lucas Bilia, Ashkan Dejah, Alex Kokorin, and this whatever is like code red and green, need to check from the checklist. Parallel, Svensson, Kawashima, Kostic, Joe Mario, and Gabriel Gomes, Moussa Kanade, Nicolas Otamendi, Eric Dyer, Denis Golshakov, Mark of Spartak Moscow, Rashid Ali Oui, Fernando Muslera of Galatasaray, Christian Gamboa, and Tahir Al Jassim of Saudi Arabia, and Shan Hayasafi. Chiquito Romero, silver, Robin Olsen. Somehow I always have an impression that the Swedish goalkeeper is like Isaacson, but apparently he's like not playing anymore. Diego Godin, silver, Andreas Cornelius, Jaime Penedo, Gambarov, Kim Shin-wook, and connections, who are these guys? Ola Toivonen and Sebastian Larsson. And this is actually Miguel Layun, blue shimmer parallel exclusive to first of the line, number 25. what is 3 or 5, like I like my Modric. Nice looking cards. It's not the best and neither the worst player you can pull. Jan Sommer, Pedro, Dele Alli, Nasser Chadli, Juba, Javier Mascherano, Fundamentals, Sergio Busquets, Pedro Ankersen, Icardi. That's Joe Campbell red, number 149. Also terrible pull. Like inserts, this numbered inserts are not the best. Saudi Arabia and like now Costa Rica. Josef Msakini, Faisal Fajr, Goretzka, Brian Oviedo, Javier Hernandez, and Christian Gamboa, Hyper, Diego Godin, Andreas Granqvist, and Joe Hart, Karim Ansarifat, Smolov, Wojciech Chesney, Silver. Oh, that's a new Peruvian player. Peru, Christian Cueva. I don't think I have gotten any of his cards so far. That's the first. And Paris, Andres Silva, silver of the player I can't pronounce. Musaso, Ola Toivonen, Jordan Henderson, Thiago Silva, Teofilo Gutierrez, silver, Sadio Mane, Kun Agüero, Miranda, Hosseini, and new era of that's a new silver new insert. Actually didn't get any of this new era insert before, like Roberto Firmino. Like it's good that they got a tattoo on his neck, because in in Panini World Cup sticker album they just pasted his head to somebody else's body, so he doesn't have a tattoo on the neck, like really ridiculous. Marco Renia, Ian Criro base. Silver of Iranian player Idrissa Gueye, James Rodriguez, Mats Hummels, Alex Iwobi, Alfred Finnbogason, Marcus Berg, and Andy Polo of Peru. So overall a pretty terrible box with Joel Campbell. The best card is probably this Miguel Layun, number 5. Chiquito Romero, Birker Bjarnason, Andre Gomes, and Chiquito Romero. I'm not sure if it's Hyper or Lazer, whatever. Prizm, Brilliant Bolo, Yashir Yotun of Yoshimaru Yotun, which has an interesting Asian tattoo, maybe like something about a former Peruvian president of Japanese origin, Alberto Fujimori. Luis Advincula, I think also a new Peruvian player, which I didn't get before. Manuel Neuer, I think it's the first card of him I'm getting, who revolutionized the player of modern goalkeepers by using his legs a lot, and the son of Peter Schmeichel, Kasper Schmeichel, Edgar Barcenas of Panama, Axel Witsel, I think he's playing in China now, Marcus Rashford, Diego Reyes, and silver of Sergio Borges, Admir Mehmedi, Maya Yoshida. Like, I always thought that Maya is like a woman's name, but apparently in Japan it's also a boy's name, and connections of Johan Berg Gudmundsson to John D. Bodvarsson. And that's actually not a bad blue Shimer number 2/5 of Alvaro Morata, also like number 2 of 5. Nice card. Probably along with Modric, like my best pull so far. Niklas Bentner, Marquinhos, Giovanni Dos Santos of Los Angeles Galaxy, and blue parallel, number to 199 of Thomas Meunier. Never heard about him actually, like not sure if he's starting for Belgium or not. Yeah, the problem of this year's set is that there are just too many cards. I think it's at least 8 cards per team, and many teams have more than 8 cards, which is quite annoying, especially for this like no name teams. Like it seems that like Kroos is not practicing hard enough. He's developing a double chin. And new era silver parallel of Saul Niguez. Never heard about him, but Naim Slidi. Yeah, some inserts, like for instance this connections on new era or fundamentals, I'm getting a lot. But some, for instance, there should be city insert or like group insert with the logos of 4 football federations, and I don't think have gotten any of them. Actually, that's a little bit strange. Like what's Luka Modric, Blaise Matuidi, Sigurdsson, Lozano, Ivan Rakitic of FC Barcelona, Kasper Schmeichel, regular base. Yeah, he looks a lot of like Peter Schmeichel, but I thought Peter Schmeichel was slightly fatter, had like a belly. And yeah, scoreless club, another common insert. Mehdi Benatia, Matias Vecino, and Dani Alves of PSG. Yuda Nagatomo. Oh no, like yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like it's a double, a blue shimmer out of Sebastian Larsson. Yeah, so like I predicted this, like scraps like Sebastian Larsson will have many out as well. Better players like Messi will have like very few out as Gabriel Torres. Double auto in a case that's like really bad. Al-Shahiri. That's what is it? It's like a green and red wave or something like that. Fidel Escobar. Probably the best known Escobar is a Colombian. Andres Escobar, who was shot after 1994 World Cup, where like Colombia failed miserably. Harry Kane, I can fail of scoreless. Club, Coquet. Keylor Navas, probably the best known player of Costa Rica, along with Brian Ruiz. Felipe Coutinho and Neymar Jr. connections. Mateo Kovacic, Fernand Sachi, Stefan Liechtensteiner, Marcelo. I think like Liechtensteiner is now a substitute player for Kuba Blashakovsky for Juventus. Again, fundamentals of Mascherano, Kovacic, Shusakuni. Oh, so it seems that Japan has 2 goalkeepers in this set. That's a purple prism of Mehdi Benatia, Morocco. I think like you know what's crazy about like Moroccan teams? It's like 20 out of 27 players were born outside of Morocco, and numbered to 99. Yeah, the numbered prisms are not necessarily the best. We can get. Nikola Kalinic, Mohamed Benamur, Brian Ruiz along with Keylor Navas, the best player in. Golovin, Lukaku, Godoy, bad boy Godoy, Hector, Bishik, Jenny Budverson, Matthew Leckie, Swanson, Andres Correa. I'm getting a lot of his card. Paul Pogba, I think the best young player at 2014 World Cup. Shansha Shafi, Lasse Schöne, Blaise Paris, Antoine Griezmann of Atletico Madrid, Gabriel Jesus of Manchester City. I'm actually pretty excited to see him at the World Cup. Jaime Penedo, Mohamed Elneny, Kevin De Bruyne, a boyish look of Kevin De Bruyne is really pleasant for our eyes, and Alfred Finnbogason and Hadim. And yeah, like he looks really old, looks like, I don't know, like 60 years old. And Emil Forsberg, so another pretty average box. The best card is definitely this Morata number 5. Cuadrado, who I often mix up with the Mexican Guardado. David Silva of Manchester City. Tarek Hamed. Moussa Dembélé. Yeah, what a new year of Joshua Kimmich. One of the big advantages of having a big base set like 300 cards is that it's not like very... Oh, Roberto Lewandowski, who is rumored to move to Real Madrid from Bayern Munich, who will actually have a good chance. Oh my god, like Panini is killing me like with these numbered parallels of nobodies. It's like red numbered to like 149, I think, Anibal Godoy. Yeah, 70 out of 49. Yeah, we are up to a terrible start. Yeah, if this wouldn't be like the first of the line case with this parallels number to 5, that would be like one of the most brutal breaks I have ever done. And Shusaku Nishikawa silver. Yeah, an advantage of having a big base set that's not too boring to break these cases. A lot of variety. Alexander Golovin silver, Luis Advincula, Raheem Sterling, and Hiroki Sakai. What is this? I think that's like Lazer. Niklas Benner used to play for Arsenal, but I think he's now like somewhere in Norway. Some like shithole like that. Angel Di Maria. Failed in Manchester United, but like plays reasonably well in PSG. That's what like green and red wave. Edison Cavani and Matthew Ryan. Samuel Umtiti, Santiago Arias, Wilfred Ndidi, Dmitry Kombarev, what is it, Lazaro Hyper, Ivan Perisic, Barak Boussoufa, Diego Reyes. Oh, and connections of Paul Pogba and Antoine Griezmann. That's I have a feeling that that's going to be a deadly connection at the World Cup. And Diego Godin, exclusive first of the line blue shimmer parallel number to 5. I hope it's 3 out of 5, so it's his like jersey number. Yeah, it's 3 out of 5 Godin jersey number, but like he's not really. It's not really a huge hit because Uruguay is a small nation, and like, and Atletico Madrid is a second-tier team, but still nice to pull. Card number 2 jersey, and Jan Sommer of Switzerland silver. Yeah. Renato Tapia, another Peruvian player, Roman Saiz, Excel with Sala, João Moutinho, another player with a woman's name. Keita Baudedian, Sebastian Larsson, Paul Pogba, Hector Moreno, and our auto is Australian player Matthew Leke. Never have heard about him. Like it's something. His auto looks like a little bit like penis, who is like raising. I'm not sure if there are regular non-blue shimmer autos in this first of the line boxes, or all autos are Blue Shimmer Autos, not sure about that. Yudona Camo and Rafa Varane, silver. Dani Alves, this lover of beer, and blue Diego Godin, number to 199, I think, yeah. 42 of 199. Like a Diego Godin box, Maxi Pereira, Godin's teammate, Hugo Lloris, Alexander Kolarov, Keisuke Honda. He used to play for Milan, but I think he's now playing somewhere in Liga MX. Not sure about that. And Sergio Ramos. Scoreless club of the tallest out of the seven dwarf, Lionel Messi. Not a Prizm, but a cool card. Mia Jedinek, Daniel Subasic. Ooh la la, Messi. Yeah, overall this break is really brutal. Like, I'm not getting any short printed numbers of big name players except for the first of the line players. So I have a feeling that if it would be a regular not first of the line case, my ass would be burning really hard, but luckily I got. So the first of the line boxes. So this first of the line boxes, they're slightly more expensive than regular boxes. So you can get a regular box for $114, and this first of the lines are directly sold by Panini for $120. And Mohamed El Neni, never heard about him, and I suspect that I will never hear about him. Keylor Navas, he's I hear about him a lot because every time I turn the TV on for an important game, he's somehow a goalkeeper for one of the teams. You guess what is the team? And Jordi Alba and Simon Kjaer. Another pretty average box. This Diego Godin blue shimmer jersey numbered is probably the best card. This bro here looks like he just won the World Cup. Bertongen. Oh, that's an interesting, it's like, I think there's like a velocity prisms and basketball, like, somehow not numbered, but like, that's an unusual prism of Hector Moreno, who looks pretty cool as well. Romain Saiz, Jose Gimenez, Nani, and another prism like that of... it's really interesting. I never got like these prisms before, and now two prisms like that in a row. Blaise Matuidi, Saudi Arabia, Blaise Perez, Marcelo of Real Madrid, and a new era of Victor Nilsson Lindelöf, Tommy Juric, Son Heung-min, and that's what is this? It's like some kind of oh, that's a group card actually. The design is pretty boring. I think they had something like that in Euro Prizm, except it was for each like of the badges separately, and it's a silver Prizm. But these are pretty rare. Like, that's the first card like that which I'm like pulling. And of course, you can think that Carrero is in Portugal, so a new year of Kasper Dolberg, Ola Toivonen, Christian Cueva, Chinese friend, and oh my god, like I think that's the red number to 149 of Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my god, oh, so I'm hitting like big time here. Oh, bro. The first blue shimmer, good card in the whole break. And yeah, Musa So, Paul Pogba. Yep. Like, are these like, what's going on with this, like, velocity prisms? Are these like some specific prism which they're only in one box in the case or what? And Felipe Coutinho, either yeah, there's Felipe Coutinho auto, like not a better, not the worst auto, like much better than Sebastian Larsson, of course. Like this is not like that. This is actually probably the best box, like even like regardless of what other cards are. Connections of some Iranian bros, which I never heard about. Gerard Piqué. Has like good sexual life with Shakira. Maya Yoshida, and yeah, like that must be specific to the probably one box in the case where there are these like velocity parallels, because I was never hitting them before, and I'm hitting tons of them now. Nick, Kevin De Bruyne. I'm not sure how they call like Christian Cueva of Peru. William Carvalho. Ola Toivonen, Swedish player with the Finnish last name. And Andres Guardado. So also not the worst player, orange, I think, number 265. Like that's by far like the best box so far. Like of course not a crazy like box by any mean, but like Moussa Dembele, Carlos Sanchez, Mile Jedinek. And French connections. I think there is a French connection. There's a movie like that with this interesting actor. Like there's like a tall, bald guy. I forgot what is his name. And yeah, like how it's like Lazer of Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that seems to be a hot box, like by all means. Isco and Nicolas Benner. And Paulinho, Didi, Gunnarsson, another. I think these are Lazer Prizms. So it seems only one box in the whole case has these Lazer Prizms. Nabil Medjugorje. Thibaut Courtois had a long and successful career in Atletico Madrid, but now is in West London, playing for West London Blues, like they're called in Pro Evolution Soccer. Christian Cueva. I think it's a double like Lazer of Christian Cueva. Ivan Perisic, Juan Guardado, Sergio Ramos. Yeah, of course, Blue Shimmer number 25 is a little bit disappointing of Masada Morishige. But like after two careers, what you would ask for? Tomas Rogic. Aaron Moy. Luka Modric, Moussa Dembele. Chiquito Romero, Jefferson Farfan. Is he the best Peruvian player of all time? Maybe yes, maybe no, not sure. Andre Gomes, Teofilo Gutierrez, Teofilo the Killer Gutierrez, Sadio Mane, and Robin Olsen. So this has been like the best box so far, like Cristiano Ronaldo, Lazer, Guardado number 265, and Felipe Coutinho auto, and of course Ronaldo numbered to 149. Pretty strong box, like not mind-blowing, but the best so far. Olivier Giroud of Arsenal, but I think he won't be playing much because Henrik Mkhitaryan took his position. Sturridge, Willian of Chelsea. Wahbi Haziri, like never heard about him. Sadio Mane, Robin Olsen, Paula Dybala. Actually, like and Peruvian connections of Andre Carrillo and Andy Polo. I think like there's no way that Andy Polo is playing. Like, I'm pretty sure that Jefferson Farfan will be the starting scorer for Peru, and Messinio for just base. Barack Mustafa, Cavani, Victor Moses, and Silver of Ihalo, Tim Cahill, Kyle Walker, Felipe Coutinho, Nicola, and I think it's Hyper, Roman Saiz. La 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 la. I think Christian Gamboa, Nicolas Otamendi, and fundamentals of Hector Herrera. I think I already got the fundamentals of him. Thiago Silva. Some of you might like remember that Oliver Giroud, red number to 149, I think. Yeah. Yep. Not the worst. Not the worst card. Better than the player from Saudi Arabia and Iran and other super powers of the international soccer. Andres Guardado. I think Thiago Silva got a yellow card in the 2014. That's actually like a silver of Luis Suarez, who likes to eat other players. Like Thiago Silva got a yellow card in 2014 World Cup quarterfinal against Colombia, and then couldn't play in Belo Horizonte in semi-final against Brazil, and so failed miserably. Luis Hernandez, Chicharito. Oh no, it's not like it's actually like this bro. Like this Luis Hernandez holds the World Cup record for the most World Cup he played. He played in something like 5 World Cups or so. Like I think along with Buffon, it's actually. I remember him like scoring in 1998 World Cup, and yeah. Unfortunately, Mexico never advances to the 5th game, but yeah, that's not a bad, probably not a valuable auto, but personally pretty nice card for me. Timo Werner, Ahmed, Subasic, David Ospina. I think David Ospina is married to the sister. Oh my God! And that's a Messi purple too, 99, I think. Yeah, purple number 1, Messi too. Yeah, that's not a low numbered card, but a pretty nice card, like overall. This is also not a bad box by any means. Like a Giroud to 49, Messi to 99, Luis Hernandez auto. Varane, I think this is a new base card. I don't remember a base card like that. Granit Xhaka, Di Maria, William Carvalho, Ivan Rakitic, Samuel Umtiti, Aaron Gunnarsson, and Prizm of Luis Suarez base. That's green and red. Away of Idrissa Gueye, Enzo Perez, Joe Hart, from Mojo. Andy Polo looks really brutal. And who's... I hope Blue Shimmer is like Messi or... And I think that's silver, no, like regular connections, and the blue. Not Messi, but not a bad player either. Paulo Dybala, number 5, what is his number? 4 out of 5. Yeah, that's also like a pretty strong box, I should say. Moussa Kanate, Marcus Burke, Mesut Ozil, Salah, the best player of the... probably easily the best striker in the world. Gabriel Gomez, Carlos Bacca. Andres Iniesta, like I said, silver. Sergio Busquets, Neymar Jr. and N'Golo Kanté, which is 1 meter and 68 centimeters long. Yes, I remember it correctly. Nemanja Matic, Soccer's Club of Harry Kane, and Yusuf Maxi. Overall, that's also not a bad box by any means. Like Dybala number 5, Messi to purple to 99, Luis Hernandez auto, Suarez silver, and Giroud red to 149. Christian Gamboa, Alfred Nobel, not Nobel, Sebastian Larsson, Jordan Henderson from Liverpool will be fighting for the... I think it's likely that Liverpool will win the Champions League this season, so Henderson will win it as well. And Camille Glick, blue number to 199. Yeah, 134 to 199. Yeah, this box is not to a very promising start. David Silva, I actually liked his look with the hair better. Thomas Müller. Again, this bro is an impossible last name. Silver, Granit Xhaka. David De Gea, the best goalkeeper in FIFA 2018 by EA Sports. Willian, Olivier Giroud silver. And new era of Mauricio Icardi silver. Silver Prizm. Velada. Luis Suarez, Enzo Perez, Karima Ansari Farad of Iran, Fedor Smolov, Robin Olsen, Jefferson Farfan, Daniel Sturridge, and Murillo, Vladimir Stojkovic. Don't remember him, like probably his first base card. Luis Advincula, Lionel, the king of penguins, Messi, and Wahbi Hazri of Tunisia. I think I already got his Soccer's Club Scorers Club card. Radamel Falcao, and that's Costa Rican connections. Finn Bogason, Hyper, Isco, Felipe Coutinho, Nikola Maximovic, Thibaut Courtois, Fundamentals. Fundamentals is probably the most boring insert along with the Scorers Club. The only difference to the base card is the photo is like from far away. Marius Vecino. Ooh la la. In LA. Ooh la la. Mehdi Benatia. Timo Werner, Alvaro Morata, Pepe, and what is this? Is it an out of Paulo One Chirp? Yep, remember him from 2006 World Cup in Germany. But of course, this is one of these autos which are like probably not short printed at all. Edgar Bracenas, Briel Embolo, Rafael Varane, David Ospina, Andreas Mertens, Jordi Alba, Simon Kjaer. Still missing 2 numbered card, and 1 should be numbered to 5, blue shimmer, and yeah, unfortunately, this is our first numbered card. It's Jonas Hector of Germany, numbered to 149, red. Yep. So not a very good hit, so hoping for some hot card, numbered to 5, something like, you know. Not necessarily Messi or Ronaldo, but maybe some like semi-scrub like Neymar or De Gea, Andre Silva, Neymar Jr., Hyper, Sadio Mane, Ahmed Moussa, and yes, and here comes our who is looks bad. Yeah, that's probably the weakest box so far. No good players at all. Yep. Nemanja Matic, Alain Gassama, Ivan Perisic, Barak Boussoufa. It's a final countdown. Havana, na na na. You took me back to East Atlanta, la la la. Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah, pretty disappointed with this box. So, yeah, Bjarnason, Hector. Manchep Auda, not bad, more like of a retro Auda, and Camille Glick to 199. Willian of Chelsea, Vladimir Stojkovic of FC Partizan. Yeah, and that's one of the most brutal stars you could get. So a blue shimmer number 25 of player who most of us have never heard about. Ooh la la. Keisuke Honda. It's a little bit like in 2014 World Cup semi-finals. The Brazil was losing 4-0 at the 20th minute. So this is like my start. Joe Maria. Yeah, and again, these Lazer Prizms, they are very unequally distributed across boxes. So like, it seems that in this box I will also get a lot of them, while in other, there was only one other box where I also got a lot of them, but in all other boxes they are absent, so it's a little bit strange. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne, national what is this? National landmarks. So this is the card which is inspired by downtown inserts in Studio NBA basketball by Panini. Last year, 16-17 season, like, I'm not a huge fan, but like they portray like some specifics of the country in like cartoonish way at the background of the player. That's that's a Prizm. I'm not sure if there are regular cards like this or are all of them like Prizm. That's pretty cool. Card of a good player, and it's also like a case hid, so they are like one per case. So. Pretty nice card. And I think also like each team at the World Cup has like one of this, so hitting like Kevin De Bruyne of Manchester City, like a better player, is like always good. Eric Dyer to 149, I think. Yep. Yeah, like what is he celebrating? Like the loss of his virginity or what? Ivan Rakitic, Davison Sanchez, Rui Patricio, and Cavani out. Yeah, like Edison Cavani out. Like his boobs look like females' boobs. Like his auto is like Messi goes out of sticker, and like what is the some kind of chicken scratch here, like yeah, but it's definitely not the worst, auto. Okay, Swedish connections. I think I already got this card once. Luis Suarez, who likes to eat his opponents. Lionel Messi, and his there is something going with the collation, because you see there's always Dybala coming after Messi in these boxes. Camille Glick, Madias Vecino, or Moy, Felipe Dembele, and a new era of Davinson Sanchez of Colombia. And Edgar Bersenes, Paulinho. I don't remember getting Paulinho, maybe the first time I got him. And Maya Yoshida, a man with a female's name, Dimitri Payet, Stefan Liechtensteiner, Coquin, Marcus Rashford, Sergio Ramos, Joao Moutinho, Guillermo Ochoa, Mario Kovacic, Ahmed Ghazi, Dries Mertens, Vara Morata, Raheem Sterling, Jordi Alba, Timo Werner, Henrik Moses, and Ricardo Rodriguez, Rafael Varane, David Ospina, the career backup in Arsenal. I'm not sure if he's still in Arsenal, backupping somewhere else. So that's an orange number 265. So who is the player? Oh my God, it's terrible box. Tarek Hamedov. Egypt number out of 65. Yep, 7 out of 65. One short of his jersey number. Maxi Pereira, Angel Di Maria is surprised by something, not sure by what. And that's a Mexican connection, like Mexican traffic. Pedro Galese, Santiago. And Luis Suarez, Lazer, Thomas Delaney, Fidel, and Axel Witsel. And Walid Abdullah, Lazer, Blas Perez. I think Blas Perez plays in MLS, I'm not sure, but somehow his name sounds familiar to me. Manuel Neuer, Lazer, Lasse Schön, Moussa Dembélé, Gabriel Torres, Hadim Daye, the wreck. Kim Ki-hee, should be he. That's the reaction of fans when they're watching Team Korea playing. Marco Asensio and William Quist. So this is again, except for this national landmarks of Kevin De Bruyne. That's not a very strong box of. Also this out of Edison Cavani with his impressive boobs is not bad, but an average box, I would say. Chiquito Romero, brother, what's up? Gerard Piqué. So overall, I think if you have opened 2014 World Cup Prizm cases, you can feel that 2018 is much more watered down because there are 300 cards in the base set instead of 200 cards in 2014. So the chance to hit a good player is much less. So it's 50, 1/3 less, 50% less. Renato Tapia. Because if there would be a 200 card base set, there will be. And red of Thibaut Courtois, number 2, 149, I think. Yeah, not the worst player of formerly Atletico Madrid and now FC Chelsea. Mohamed Al. Yeah, I think if there would be only 200 cards, there wouldn't be players like Mohamed Al Sahi and Ali Malul and Essam Al Hadari. Of course, there would be some like lesser known players, but overall, like the chances to pull a good player would be good. I think that a small set and loaded checklist is one of the reasons why like 2014 World Cup Prizm is still able to maintain its price of around $120 per box. Yeah, I have a strong feeling that this product will go down a lot in price. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, Yahya Al-Shehri, number 5. Disappointing hit. And but you can never hit good. Like it's also like in 2014 cases, if you open, like usually it's one power gold numbered to 5 per case. So unless you hit a big player, you're pretty much gone and done, and there will like be like one short printed out of per case there as well. Like here it's a little bit difficult to say about autos, because it seems that in the first of the line boxes there are only first of the line autos. So, but overall, they're not first of the line boxes are clearly not as loaded as for instance in Prizm basketball or select basketball or even optic basketball. Kuja Chiol and Luis Hernandez. Even like again this out of that bro who played in 1998 World Cup. Yep. Yeah, you can clearly see that some of these blue shimmer autos are definitely not short printed like Luis Hernandez and Sebastian Larsson, while others are clearly short printed. Kasper Schmeichel, Maxi Pereira, Thibaut Courtois, Lloris, and fundamentals of Koulibaly. Is he like in Napoli? I have like a feeling that he plays for Napoli. Pedro Gallese, Keylor Navas of Real Madrid. This is like one of the very few players who actually know which team they're playing for. Alexander Golovin of CSKA Moscow. Oh my god! Oh my god! Is it Messi number 265? Ooh. Yeah, this might be like the best card of this break so far. Messina numbered to 65. Pretty nasty card. Yep. Orange to 65. Thomas Delaney, Fidel Escobar. Why he's would like to pull Fidel Castro. So what's interesting is that I have not pulled any city cards. They seem to be like really rare. They haven't been that they haven't been that rare in 2014 Prizm, but here they're definitely. I have opened like almost like I think 10 out of my 12 boxes, and none of them. There might be also like one per case hit, although it's not announced. For national landmarks cards like Kevin De Bruyne, I put it's announced that they're one per case, but for the cities I think it's not announced. Dres Mertens silver and Marcelo Brozovic. Overall, this orange Messi to 65 from this box might be the best card in the whole break so far. Like Luis Fernandez, who is like one of this like a less short printed, to put it bluntly, out of thin this first of the line boxes, and Thibaut Courtois red to 149. Kamil Glik, Tassir Al Hassim, and Artem Dzyuba, who now plays for Arsenal, not Arsenal London, but Arsenal Tula in Russia. Number 299, purple. And his rights belong to FC Zenit St. Petersburg, and he is playing on loan now. He played for a lot of different teams in Russia, like including Spartak Moscow. It seems that this box is another box where you get a lot of these Lazer Prizms. Something is going on with the collations. They're not rare because I'm pulling them in 3 boxes out of, in this case, out of 12 boxes in the case. So Luis Advincula, Sergio Kun Agüero, Enel Zagoev, Ahmed Hegazi, Niklas Benner, Ali Malaul, Mats Hummels, Marco Renia, Wojciech Szczesny, Timo Werner, Harry Stefovic, Isco, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Joel Campbell, and Roman Torres. Keita Balde-Diao. Alisson, looks like he's celebrating how he screwed up Menzi in Champions League quarterfinals. Christian Eriksen has a strong following amongst collectors, I think. So if you pull a short numbered hit of him, yeah, it's a good hit. David Silva, Carlos Sanchez, James Rodriguez, Hector Herrera, Ola Toivonen, Luka Modric, Naim Slidi, Douglas Costa, Joshua Alexander Kolarov, and new era of Paul Dybala. Dybala is a skillful player, but his nerves are not that strong, I feel. You could see it clearly in the quarterfinal in Champions Leagues. What is like in the first playoff round against Tottenham Hotspurs, he didn't have very strong mental condition. Hotaru Yamaguchi, number 25, yeah. That's not the player which you would like to pull. Number 25, Keisuke Honda, Robin Olsen, Jefferson Farfan, who I think is going to become the champion of Russia in Lokomotiv Moscow, Sadio Mane, Javier Mascherano, not sure how is he doing in China. If you know, just let me know in comments. Edison Cavani, testicle penis. Matthew Ryan, Thomas Vermaelen, and the next card after Griezmann is Ronaldo. So who is Felipe Coutinho, another double auto, so I feel like this is not all these double autos I'm pulling, like Felipe Coutinho, Sebastian Larsson. Somehow I have a strong belief that these are not strong autos. Not rare autos, clearly not short printed. Tom Rogic, Alberto Rodriguez, Laurent Koscielny, not sure how to pronounce his name. Eren der, what's going on with my tongue? Matias Vecino, Ron Moy, Leroy Sané, Wang Hee-chan, Kuba Blachakovsky, Karim El Hamadi. There should also be parallels where the name of the player is in Cyrillics, but I haven't pulled any. I'm not sure if they're one per case or what. Gonzalo Higuain, I wonder if he will be able to win the Italian championship in Napoli in Juventus this year, because Napoli won this weekend, and so I think the difference between Napoli and Juventus is only 1 point in the league standings. And what is this? CH. Oh, that's World Champions card, Italy. Also a rare card like that. That seems to be like a one per case hit. Although there's group stage cards with like flag with federation logo seem to be one per case, like so. Yeah, a lot of rare inserts. Christian Eriksen, Roman Torres, Gabriel Jesus, Berg, and who is that orange? Oh, Angel Di Maria. Like, not the worst player, like, definitely. Of course, not Messi, whom I put in the last box, but Gerard Piqué, Karim Alemadi, Gerard Piqué again, Dele Alli, Kim Jong-un, Lukasz Fabianski, Moussa Sow in the sexy Senegal uniform, Shemar Yotun, and Mehdi Benatia. Yeah, pretty. That was a pretty average Panini box. Di Maria orange number 225. These are probably the champions, is one per case. Felipe Coutinho, like I already got him, and these two terrible cards. And here we go with the last box. So far no huge hits. Hopefully this last box will save us, but you know, with a Panini, oh my god, is it a Cristiano Ronaldo auto? Да я все нахуй сейчас кончу, блядь! Yes, bros. Like, yeah, it's a Cristiano Ronaldo auto. The card the first Cristiano Ronaldo, like any good soccer auto, I pull myself. So of course a sticker auto goes a little bit out of the sticker, but who cares? Yeah, I guess I hope like it's, you know, like it's for pulling a Cristiano Ronaldo. It feels like. You know, it's like it's like an orgasm after a dual sex. Like that's how it feels. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This clearly saves this break. Andre Carrillo, Paulinho, Samuel Umtiti, Ricardo Rodriguez, Lamine, Gustav Svensson. Oi. Who is this? That's purple number 299 out of like Saudi Arabia. But like, yeah, you know, even pulling this card feels good after pulling like Criro, Hama Penedo, Axel Witsel, Mario Mandzukic, Jan Sommer, Pedro, Toni Kroos, Nikola Maksimovic, Victor Moses, Ola Toivonen, Mikael Lustig, Daha, Chicharito, Douglas Costa, Mark Milligan, and Olivier Giroud, Davison Sanchez, Fyodor Smolov, Kasper Schmeichel, Maxi Pereira, Willian, Andre Silva, and Hiroki Sakai, blue number to 199. And Karam Bodi, Pedro Galese, Paulo Dybala, Andres Iniesta, David Silva, Thomas Delaney, Fidel Escobar, Lionel Messi, Nemanja Matic, Med Musa, Hector Morena Silver. Oh yeah, you can just feel like this orgasm which I felt when I pulled Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Serdar Azmoun of Rubin Kazan and Iranian national team. That's Green Red Wave, Andy Polo, Teofilo Gutierrez, Pepe, Granit Xhaka, Gabriel Gomes, Moussa Kanade, Moses Simon, Varo Morata, and again Costa Rica connections. And okay, that's a blue shimmer of Saudi Arabian player. So not good, but like who cares after Criro, Peter Ankerson, Marquinhos, Manuel Neuer, William Carvalho, Kayada Yosef, Raheem Sterling, Wilfred Ndidi, Aaron Gunnarsson, Andala Godoy, Diego Godin, Ousmane Dembele, Shakir Take, Mateo Kovacic, Felipe Coutinho, Iranian player. Мудинец, за тебя чемпионство просрали. Moussa Dembele, Blas Perez. Interesting. He has a colorful tattoo of Costa Rica. Dres Mertens, Kyle Walker, Alfred Finnbogason, Kuja Chiol, Emil Forsberg, Lasse Schöne, Ahmed Odioni, Hallo, Reza. Again, like this bro is a name I can't pronounce even if I do my best. Gabi Torres, David Espina, Timo Werner, Alexander New Era, Marco Asensio, William Quist, Rafael Varane, Vahad, whatever, Andres Guardado, Radamel Falcao. I'm not sure where is Radamel Falcao now. Is he still like in Monaco, like, or Mohamed Ben Amurek, Sudan, Shaqiri. So overall, that's a pretty. I feel like this first of the line content makes this case better than average. So Kevin De Bruyne, national landmarks, Felipe Coutinho first of the line out, Edison Cavani first of the line out, Cuadrado first of the line out of this Cristiano Ronaldo, red number to 149. Messi purple number to 99. And Messi orange number to 65. Dybala number to 5, 4 out of 5. Godin jersey number 3 out of 5. Morata number 2 out of 5. Luka Modric also 2 out of 5. No, like 3 out of 5. And of course, the best card, Ronaldo, baby, dear